Lords and ladies, you knew this was coming. Because it isn't just the Dragonborn who have been left in the dust to wither and rot in the obscurity of terrible racials. No, the race most familiar to us has even worse racials, and by that, of course, I mean the humans of Faerun. I've already made a video about this, and it was quite a while ago, but as launch draws ever closer, so too does the urgency of this cause. So let's launch into it. It's actually hard to avoid this topic. But as such, I think a little background information is required before I proceed. Throughout Faerun, humans have been both despised and admired. On the one hand, many of the longer-lived races view them as pests, overly ambitious, destructive, and too numerous. But that view itself stems from a grudging respect that is born of the obviously evident feats that humankind has achieved. They are short-lived, and yet they accomplish so much, and their ambition shapes the realms in ways that many of the longer-lived races, such as dwarves and elves, can only be envious of. Humans are perhaps the most transformative of the races in Faerun, both for good and ill, as one can easily remember the destruction that the Netherese had wrought, all the while admiring them for their achievements, but also recognize the many positive achievements of human beings, from the erection of important cities of trade, and the bravery of human kings who fought for the greater good, and their quick mastery of the magical arts. Humans are movers and shakers, and the history of Faerun serves as proof of this, and it is precisely this perspective that informs my views of humans in the video game genre, most specifically Baldur's Gate 3. As per my previous video, this is not a critique of Golarion whatsoever, as they've tried to implement what Wizards of the Coast has given them, but that doesn't change the fact that despite such colossal reputations as movers and shakers, this reputation is hardly discernible of the racial benefits of the humans in the game. Now, of course, in contrast to Dragonborn, I see no reason to argue for dark vision, as humans never had dark vision historically, and it would be virtually impossible to argue for that as one could for Dragonborn. Instead, being the pioneers of Faerun that they are, humans gain other benefits. Now, whatever I say has nothing to do with the aesthetics or role-playing choices of humans, which should be noted. But as it stands now, there's no mechanical reason whatsoever to play humans. Now, although this hasn't been confirmed, humans do seem to get something new in Baldur's Gate 3, which may be proficiency in polearms or perhaps a proficiency in a skill, but that doesn't really make up for certain glaring deficits. Humans also gain +1 to every stat, but that is kind of meh in light of the racial abilities many other races get, and the fact that Tasha's Cauldron is an option in terms of attribute distribution. Now, historically, in 5th edition, the way the intrepid spirit of humans was best expressed and interpreted was something called the Variant Human, something that overwhelmingly many players went for. And the Variant Human actually gives you a reason to play a human. First, you get to choose 2 different ability scores to increase by 1, which is good for any class. Then you gain 1 proficiency in 1 skill of your choice, always useful, especially if it's not a class proficiency, so you add 1 where you would otherwise lose out. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, the Variant Human gets to pick 1 feat of their choice, which is huge. And frankly speaking, a Variant Human option would catapult humans to be competitive with Wood Elves and Half-Orcs, and frankly, they probably should be, as humans have achieved so much in Faerun. Now, thinking speculatively, Variant Humans might arrive at a later date, as Lauren has repeatedly made statements such as at launch, implying that there will be more to come, but I also have the sneaking but nonetheless positive suspicion that Variant Humans will be high on the list of mods that modders make, as I fully expect a flourishing modding community with many fantastic entries. Now, what about you? Am I being too biased? Are you too reluctant to play humans as they are right now? Do you have no problem with it? Or will you be waiting for a variant upgrade? Do let me know in the comments. And before I go, I'd like to invite you to my Discord server, where you can discuss Baldur's Gate 3 with like-minded people, as well as other RPGs. And as always, thanks for tuning in, and if you could leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated, as it really helps out with the channel, and I'll check you out next time. Take care.